I am a EAFC professional coach, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys all the tips, all the secrets on how to attack like a pro in this game. The first step is your muscle memory. You guys need to develop good muscle memory, meaning if you guys see a pass open, you guys must play that pass. Don't hold on to the ball too long, because what will happen after that, if you hold on to the ball too long, you're too patient, your opponent's going to read you easily. So calculate your passes before receiving the ball. Calculate with your eyes and look with your peripheral vision who's around, so you can keep that ball flowing and keep that ball moving fast. That way your opponent will struggle to read you. It's all about good muscle memory, because if you're gonna have lazy muscle memory and just you not play in a slow way, you're always gonna lose the ball. You're not gonna open up spaces. None of that there. Okay, so you need to have fast reflexes. You need to think ahead before receiving the ball. Calculate, look what you're going to do. And also your thinking speed needs to be fast. Okay, now let's talk about this here. Okay, triggering players. I'll also show you live gameplay examples and also something else on a technical board later. Okay, look here guys, we're triggering your players. You must make sure you trigger your fullbacks and your wingers, and also one of your CMs or two of your CMs, but one of your CDMs you must leave behind. There have to be 3 players behind to protect the goalkeeper. Like you see, you trigger this player here. See, we wing back, then you go the other side, you trigger that player there, then you go a different direction. That's dummy runs. And while he's running, you can, give the ball then to him while he's running into space. You guys see, that's how you play mind games with your opponent. That is dummy runs. And it's also part of unpredictability. Unpredictability in attack is very important. You always have to pretend you're going like one side, then you go the other side. And do this here with the dummy runs, okay? Another thing also I wanted to tell you guys is when you're triggering all your players on a run, like your fullbacks, your wingers, and your 2 CMs, and if you're dribbling in the center, make sure you dribble properly. Please watch my dribbling tutorial. The video will be linked in the description. This video what appears on the screen right now. You need to make sure you keep the ball in the center, and you also use the shield button just to make sure your opponent won't get the ball that easily. Okay? If all of your other players are running forward. And you see, if you like trigger this player forward, then you go the other side, and then you trigger this player forward. But when you do it, or you trigger your other wingbacks forward, and you trigger multiple players forward, your opponent won't know who to catch and who to read. He will get confused. Trigger that play forward, go trigger another player forward. Your opponent will get very confused, and you open up lots of gaps with doing that there. Please guys, you must make sure you do that there. Okay, another thing also, let me just get the ball. You want to keep your opponent on his feet. Try to do that first time passes. It's pass and release. Pass and release. Look, pass and release. If you see a player open, pass the ball. Pass the ball with a purpose. King Sani always told me this here. Pass the ball with a purpose. And if you see a player open, make that pass. Don't just hold on and wait so long. You can't play with a slow tempo. I was playing like this, and it wasn't good. I actually lost a lot of games, and I was so accustomed to playing with a slow tempo. Let me just get his ball. Even Dylan Banks was also saying in one of his old videos. Okay, so you want to keep your opponent on his feet. Okay, another thing also, King Sani taught me this. Please check out his channel, to be linked in the description. FIFA/FC is a game of percentages. Like, let's say if I want to pass to the player on the right hand side in a game, what's the percentage out of 100? It's 100%. Okay, I can pass to him. Now let's say I want to pass to let's say another player. If I want to pass to the player who's near number 7, the player who's basically marked number 11, what's the percentage out of 160%? Because why? The opponent is blocking that player, you see. So calculate and see if your opponent is covering your player what you want to pass to, because sometimes that player can be covered, then you pass to him and your opponent runs in and cuts the passing lane. You see, that's why I say FIFA/FC is a game of percentages. You want to calculate and ask yourself, out of 100%, what's the percentage of that pass being successful? Can my player receive it? and talk to yourself, ask yourself questions. Now let's get this ball here quickly. Okay, so that's that. Now another thing I want to talk about this here is very important. Count 1, 2 in your mind. King Sani taught me this. Count 1, 2 in your mind before making a decision. What this will do, he told me it will slow you down, but you'll be able to make better decisions. I do this when I'm doing penalties. Like you count 1, 2 before receiving the ball, then you look around, you see, and you'll be able to make more accurate passes, you see. So yeah, guys, please, make sure when you play the game, you're fast and you're accurate. It's very important. Okay, another thing what's important, we're going to talk about being patient and being impatient. If you're too patient, your opponent will read you easily, and he'll be able to get the ball easily from you if you're too patient. You see? So you just need to wait for a split second, let your players, run into space, etc. Then you pass the ball. But you can't be too patient. And neither can you be too impatient. Because if you're too impatient, then you just play that pass like, look, I'm sending this guy on a run. Wait. Let's say I send someone on a run. Send Metwidia on a run. He has to get into a particular desired position so he can be free and you can make that pass. So you see, that's where being patient and being impatient, you have to balance it well. You can't be too patient and you can't be too impatient. So you need to balance it well. Hope you guys understand, because if you're too patient, your opponent will read you. If you're too impatient, your opponent will always get the ball from you. So you need to be fast and accurate. If you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, enough with me yapping now. I want to show you guys something else what's very important. Anyway, guys, if you guys are learning something so far, smash that like. It helps out YouTube to promote this video to more other people who are struggling in this particular area. And turn on notifications so you'll be notified when I upload, and smash the subscribe button. It means the world to me, guys. Anyway, thank you for support. Now on to the next segment. You guys must watch this. And live gameplay examples coming after this segment here. See you guys on the other side. Okay, guys, what I'm about to explain to you here, this year I learned from Retro Ball. This first thing here. Okay, what we're going to do here, this side here we're going to call S. What this stands for is safety. The wing is a safety zone, okay? For you to pass the ball. Because the goal is in the center. So this here is the safety zone. Please check out Retro Ball's channel. It will be linked in the description. Okay, so that's the safety zone. Now this side here, this is we're going to put a big D. Danger zone. So you guys must remember the center is a danger zone. Why? Because that's where the opponent can score goals, okay? So when you have the ball in the center, try to pass it down by the wing. If there's no other option, pass it in the center, but be very wary, okay? Be very wary. So please remember this, guys. Wing, safety, center, danger. Okay, now let's get into this about the psychology of triggering runs and all of that, what it does to your opponent's mind. I took the 4-4-2 as a primary example. Okay, look here. Okay, I told you guys, we're in the trigger these players here. Let me just get a nice yellow here. I think so, that's fine. Okay, look here, we're going to trigger our fullbacks, LB, RB, and then our wingers, LW, RW, and we can also trigger our two STs. See how much of players are going on a run, you see. Then we're going to trigger one of our CMs, okay, because one CM needs to stay behind. You see it's how many players you're triggering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're triggering 7 players on a run. Your opponent will basically get very frustrated and won't know who to track. But as you're doing that you need to be mindful. You can't lose the ball with your RB. Yeah, this is your RB. Or with your LB. Because if you lose the ball with those players there, what happens? Your opponent has a big gap to exploit. Space, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So be mindful. Don't lose the ball with these players here. You know what I'm saying, guys? And the players what will basically be behind is these players here to protect the goalkeeper. You see? Muhammad Ali said Dusk. Dusk here, there's no, without risk, you won't accomplish nothing. So you have to take risk at the end of the day. So you see, you triggering so much of players basically on a run. Let's just do this here. Let's just take another color. You're triggering so much of players on a run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your opponent's obviously going to get confused. So this is basically how you play this game. Wait, 7 and plus this other player. Yeah, I think so. Wait, let's just see how much players are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or this player here, the 9 must be taken out. Okay. So yeah, you basically just triggering. You're triggering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Oh, that's opponent's plays the red. Let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 players you're triggering. So you see, this will create a lot of confusion. But remember, in the center, play it safe, guys. Please. And if you can't find a pass forward, go backwards. Okay, so now we're going to get straight into the live gameplay examples. Remember, if you're learning something, smash a like. It helps out with YouTube to promote this video to more other people and share the video out. Turn on notifications so you'll be notified when I upload, and smash the hell out of the subscribe button. It means the world to me, guys. We almost at 3K subs. Let's get it on now, straight into the live gameplay example. See you guys that side. Okay, I forgot to mention this here. 1-2 passes is very essential. I forgot to mention it. How you proceed with 1-2 passes, how you do it, is you hold down, you press X and L1/LB at the same time, and you see the ball holder will go on a run. Like, look, I have the ball with Venantius Jr. I'll press down X and L1 both at the same time to the player at the back and watch Venantius Jr. go on a run. You guys see how we run? So you can also use that to send your players on a run. Okay, now straight into the live gameplay examples. And smash a like if you guys are learning something. It means the world to me. And thank you for the support throughout the years, guys. Okay, let's get straight into the live gameplay examples. As you can see, the team what I played against my opponent, they had R9, Cristiano Ronaldo 95, rated card, Ribery 96, Zidane 96. But with my average meta team, watch what I did. Why? Please watch my controllers. Watch my controller and watch what buttons am I pressing, and watch my players' movements, and look how I trigger runs. Look, taking my time. And 1-2 passes, I do it sometimes. And just look how effective when I trigger runs. You see, little patience. See, waiting for a while, waiting for my players to run into position. Bang, goal. You guys see, little patience. I'm not being too patient, and I'm also having a high tempo. Look now. Just watch how I'm attacking, passing to that player, dribbling for a while, passing back. Recycling is very important, like I always tell you guys. Look, a little bit unpredictability, you see? A little bit unpredictability, bang, not a goal, as you guys can see. Now my opponent scored, and watch how I get back. You see, recycling, high tempo, which is very important. Thinking ahead. Look, I trigger Mendy on a run. There's Mendy, and you see, I did like a dummy thing. If you look back, I want you guys to look back. Look here. See? Before this guy received the ball, I trigger Mendy on the run. You see, I'm dribbling forward, pretending like I'm going to pass to Mendy, then pretending not. See, look, I went one side, you guys see. You go one side, then you go the other side, and you make the pass to him. That's like a dummy run, and that you pretend like you're not making a pass to him, but then you do. You see, and those little things help. Now look here. A little bit unpredictability, fake shot, stop, recycling the ball, you see, dribbling a bit, unpredictability, and this is what confused the opponent's mind. You see what unpredictability, passing to him, bang, goal. So mix up all of those things, guys. And the triggering runs, you guys will see. Just watch. Watch and learn, guys. And if you're learning something so far, smash a like and subscribe to the channel. Look, Mendy's already gone on a run. But look, I passed him a 1 ST. Okay, ball roll. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake, okay. But I managed to get a ball back, recycling. You see how he triggered that play on the run. Mendy is there, he's on the run. Now, you see going one side, recycling, unpredictability. See, recycling, passing there. Look how the recycling opens up a lot of gaps. And there, bang, I managed to get a goal. See, recycling. Recycling is very important. Going forward, unpredictability, pretending like I'm going to pass to one player, passing to a different player. Okay, I ended up losing the ball there, but then there I got it back. Okay, I did pass there. Now look how I did trigger Lewandowski on the run. He's already gone. That's why I say triggering players and 1-2s. Or I think that was a 1-2. Let's just go back. Let's just watch the buttons here carefully. No. As you guys can see, look. Before this player receives the ball, I'm already pressing the L1 button to trigger Lewandowski on the run, you see. And I did make a video on that. I'll put it in the description. Okay, so there. You see Lewandowski is already gone on the run. Pass back, dribble a bit, bang, goal. And this is how I managed to win this game. And then, yeah, game is basically over. As you guys can see. Look at the time. Game is over. Okay, so this wraps the end of this video. If you guys learned something, you know what to do. Smash a like. Smash that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you'll be notified for more quality educational content so you guys can get better at this game. Okay, so remember all the things I taught you guys in this game. Anyways, guys. Now, guys, if you guys want to learn and master your dribbling, I suggest to click on this video right here if your dribbling is not at a particular level. Anyways, guys, catch you in the next video. Peace out.